17 episodes.
I mean, I pseudo had an episode. It's called me doing A7 yesterday.
Yeah, I saw you were streaming that. Yeah, that's right. Wait, I popped in for like 10 minutes and then muted and then closed the stream eventually because I was still playing.
You would have seen me playing for... What was it? I was playing for Bits and Bobs. I finished it.
Oh, Bits and Bobs, okay.
It's my friend's game.
What's your thoughts after finishing it?
I haven't finished it.
Oh,
I played halfway, so 8 of the mini. 10 of the mini games. 10 out of 20. But I did learn I am not good with hitting things to the beat. I'm just good at hitting... Well, I'm good at hitting it on the beat, but not when it's like, oh, you have to do it every beat. Like, you know, drumming? I probably would suck at drumming.
It's like you have to have an internal beat for it.
Yeah, I don't have an internal beat.
I don't think I've published my last 2 episodes of this video. You're still in Bits and Bobs category, by the way.
Yeah, they can use it. They can use it. Have I played much music games? I assume you don't play Osu.
No, I don't. I don't play a lot of music games now.
Yeah,
I never even played Guitar Hero when I was little because I didn't have...
Do you have
I
any
wasn't rich
music
like that, you know, I
intuition?
didn't have a... No. I love to sing, but I'm tone deaf, so...
You need to play
However,
SingStar.
I am going to go and get some lessons at some point, so hopefully that'll improve.
Okay, what would happen in a scenario if someone, if the tutor says you can't be helped?
Me helped. I find a different tutor.
And then that one says
Ain't that no way, bro?
It's like
Everyone can be helped.
It's like I'm sorry, but
Okay.
you were born
Rage.
with a defect, being unable to sing.
Everything's set up. I'm going live. Oopsie, wrong audio. Should be all we need.
Because I mean, I've seen like a couple of like VTubers that have really good singing voices, but then they end up having like problems with their throat that they can't sing anymore. And I'm like, wow, for every nickel that this happens, I would have like 4.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, it's just a result of singing incorrectly with your voice, which is probably what I'm doing already, so... I get lessons sooner or later.
I don't think it's even with singing with your voice, it's just somehow they all end up with having some throat thing that they can't sing for more.
I feel like that comes from poor singing technique though, right? Or just not taking care of your voice, I guess, like not drinking enough maybe. Because if you constrict your throat to get certain sounds out, it damages it, and then you just do that over a long period of time, and eventually your vocal cords will get fucked.
I sing every song monotone or before Daft Punk auto-tune it.
Oh god. And I want to swing from the chandelier.
I want to swing from the chandelier. They really added a lot of Christmas decor.
They really did. Very festive. Which present is for me? My goodness.
Actually, it wouldn't even take that long to make this asset. They just grabbed the palm tree and just added the extra geometry, and then the texture. Okay, is anyone joining us tonight? Also, I don't think Silver can join us until he fixes his laptop. Apparently his laptop broke.
Oh, I see.
That's what he was saying to me yesterday.
I'll ask out to Silver. So if he gets better soon.
And then he talked about pirating a certain game that I was playing, and I'm like, please don't say it in front of me. I'm part of the dev. Don't encourage it. Because
please don't do that.
so like I know that they earned like 120,000 AUD from the Kickstarter.
Mm-hmm.
And now that the game's released, I don't know how the sales is doing, but I assume it's not. I wouldn't know until later on, but from the Steam charts, it seems like there's like 600 people playing it to 800.
Playing it? That's pretty good. Like playing it at one time or just in total?
One time.
That's pretty good.
And an all-time peak is like 800. So I'm curious if I can ever like either off stream or something. I'll probably ask how much it actually earned. I'll be curious on the numbers because like 600 to 800 is pretty high, but also like I'm not also considering that how many of them were the Kickstarters that backed it.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, it kind of goes to show that Kickstarter is very worthwhile putting your stuff on if you got a plan set up for it.
It depends on genre. I was told like visual novels do really well, so. What the? You can actually. Huh.
Why is it that visual novels do really well? Because I assume for Kickstarter, it's the kind of thing where you ask for a pledge and you get a reward based on your pledge level, right?
Yeah, I'm curious on why. Like, cause if I put a visual novel on Steam, probably won't do well. If I put it on itch.io, probably won't do well either. But if I put it on Kickstarter, that's a really different story.
Interesting.
But like,
so it's like, yeah, what perks do you offer people who support your visual novel?
not much, except for like credits.
Yeah, I guess so. You get credits, unless you get like, you get to name a character in the novel or something like that, or
So I
you get to choose what one of the background character looks like.
I asked this other person about it before, and her reply was, well, her game, I think it's like a witch delivery game, and then her whole thing was like, yeah, visual novels do extraordinarily well. I think, and this is my theory on it, is because it's one of the games that can be delivered faster than any other like genre.
Oh, because it doesn't need all the fine-tuning like combat tweaks and things glitching through walls. You're just reading a thing.
It's more, I think, is because most games either go missing in terms of. Oh, there?
Yeah.
Yeah, either I think it's because most visual novels end up getting delivered, while other games like Metroidvania and sort of things go missing for a long time. That people lose trust in any dev that makes those kind of games.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
So in terms of like a return and value of like what you kickstarted, and you want to, like, if your mentality on Kickstarter is I want to support indies, which game is going to be done the best way possible, then you probably go for like a visual novel, because you're like, oh, it's the smallest genre.
Does make sense. I wonder if it's also if it's been going for a while. Well, if it's been like that for a while, rather, that the crowd that enjoys visual novels just kind of goes to Kickstarter to get them.
You could get the kicks from.
Yeah. So it's like that's where most of your target audience is anyway. Could be that.
I do wonder about that.
Be interesting. Any visual artists in chat? Visual novel artists? Visual novel designers, developers, and artists, and all that shit. Let us know if you have any idea.
And the other thing is, like, make sure you have your rewards thought out beforehand, and I think that was like one of the key things.
Yeah,
is,
I
like,
think so.
figure out the rewards and stuff. Figure out things. I think a lot of it is also like graphic design.
Yeah.
Oh, that might be the other thing.
that's the...
Okay, that might be the other thing I forgot about, which is visual design. Because you're making a visual novel, you know the UI aesthetic's going to be, and because of that, you know how to lay out your Kickstarter page more than another type of dev.
I guess so. Yeah, kind of interesting. It'd be curious to do a study on it. Wait, but also, is it like Kickstarters do well there? Sorry, visual novels do well on Kickstarter compared to other games, or is it just that visual novels do better on there than other platforms?
No, in terms of games on Kickstarter. So, if you put any other pitch, sometimes they do well. I think the other type that goes really well is cozy type games, like the Stardew Valley-esque and the cozy MMOs, that sort of thing.
Interesting. I think there must be something to do with the people who are on Kickstarter. It feels like.
My other theory is it's because, you know how we talked about the other day, how most of the visual novel people end up in, the Japanese visual novel artists all work for like gacha games now. And so in terms of the gaming market, the ones doing visual novels, and they're trying to look for a place with visual novels, and so apparently all of them went to Kickstarter. That probably could be a thing.
Yeah. Interesting.
And since that means there's a hole in the market, so visual novel ends up being a big thing.
Yeah. I ever brush up on my drawing skills and decide to make a visual novel, I know where to go, I guess.
Well, it's still very competitive in terms of visual novels. But I had this discussion because I had the question is, because in terms of my own game, can I pop out here? Yeah, in terms of my own game, it's like, I was telling someone, it's like, okay, I don't know when to, because the way I pitched the game was it's meant to be the most boring genre, like story ever, and then as you get through it, that's when you finally figure out that it's not the most boring thing. There's actually a reason for it to look boring.
Yeah.
So how do you pitch that on Kickstarter without ruining the surprise? Because it's the surprise magic box moment where you open the box. You get a really dull looking box. This is my analogy. And then when you open it, you see there's a chocolate cake inside. And so you don't want to spoil the chocolate cake by showing people what's inside the box.
I feel like you've got two options. One is that you can just leave it as a box, wait for somebody to play it, and then be like, holy shit, look what I found inside, and then tell other people about it. Yeah. Or you just got to say, hey, there's something inside the box. You'll like it. I won't tell you what it is, but you'll like it.
And so I'm thinking there's three ways actually to me. One is I tell people, hey, there's something in the box, as you said. I won't tell you what's inside the box, but there's something in the box. Which is what the other person suggested. I won't exactly say what she suggested, but it's in terms of that line where it's like, say there's something in the box. Step two, pretend there's nothing in the box. So that's the whole like, oh, just pitch it as the most boring story and see if someone pays for it, and then just tells their friends.
Yeah.
Or my third option is lie what's inside the box.
I don't. I mean, it's an option. I don't know if it's a good option though.
Yeah, it is an option. You didn't say if it was a good option.
I was just checking Doki Doki to see what they're like.
That thing was that they released the game, and this is the thing, they've released it without having any development fund. So they self-funded that whole thing. That's why it took so long. It's like I think it was like 7 or 8 years of development for a visual novel, which is a bit too long. But that's because like Dan wrote all the music himself. He hired 2 different artists, so there was 2 different artists that worked on it. Like one got thrown off later during development, and so they hired a professional one out of their own funding. And then you have to remember they also sold the game for free for the first couple of like months, and then it's only until Doki Doki Literature Club Plus is when they start earning their money back.
Let's see, okay. That's kind of what I think of though when I think of like, partly because I think a lot of people played it without sort of knowing, without realizing too much, and so they did get that chocolate cake in a box kind of effect, but maybe it was a mud cake instead. But
it was more like it's more like you're buying a gift bag, right? Like a gift box, like a blind box. But the problem with the Doki Doki situation is they shove this box in front of you, and you open it, and you get surprised it's a chocolate cake inside. A lot of companies can't do that. They can't shove you a free box.
Yeah, I know.
And they're like, oh yeah, you also took 7 hours to make this cake.
I was gonna try and I can't remember what that other game is where you like it's another one somewhat similar, I guess, just in the fact that it goes from your everyday life. It's like, what's it called? What's her name? It's like a Japanese one where there's the girl like living in a simulation, and you're like controlling her, and then you get teleported inside.
Oh, me side.
Yeah, my side. That's right. Yeah.
Because that one had I knew it was going to be popular before it even got there. It's because I saw the demos. And I already had a thought, like, I know where it's heading to, and it's because the market doesn't have enough of that type of game that it's going to be successful. Which...
makes sense, yeah.
I can see why it went there. The one that I think is going to be another viral success is that Yandere AI ChatGPT thing. That's going to be like successful in a certain sense. I don't think it might...
is it only demo at the moment? Because I think I've seen it.
Yeah, it's only the demo at the moment, but they're making a full release soon.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure whether people are going to like it or not. It's very dependent on if it is actually fun. But I think you will have streamers definitely streaming it. and that's why I think that's going to be popular.
It's how good the AI is.
No, it's not good. Like the AI is like it's just chat GPT. Like.
I looked for games like Doki Doki Literature Club and it came out with Uma Musume. Yeah, bro, for sure.
For sure. But it's like
Fanboy and Futa House, huh? Okay, hold up. What kind of game do I think this is? 5 Hearts Under On Roof 2. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me go check myself.
The only thing I would say is like I find the premise of B-side to be like it's alright, but it's not anything special. But like there are people that really love it.
Yeah, see, they do what we're saying about pretending there's nothing in the box, or like close it off.
Oh no, the thing was
just like
I think the thing with B-side is they show you the box and then like they know you're going to like the box.
Yeah.
And that's a very different.
It's just a cute game.
What I mean is, it's kind of obvious there was going to be a horror element to it. Even the
Is it kind of obvious?
Yes, because like it was very obvious from the demo, so I kind of knew where it was going.
I mean, if you play the demo, I guess sure, but just from the description on Steam. Like, if you look at all the intro, the description, and the pictures, until they had the recent announcements with, like, cursed images. But yeah, it's just like,
yeah, but even early game B-side advertising was that horror element. That's what I think sold the game, because everyone knew what was already in the box. So the only difference is that when the game actually came out, it just kept showing everyone, oh, look at this twist thing, which is not really a twist because they showed everyone what the twist is. And then a kid probably says, oh, what a cool twist, but it's like, no, that's not a twist. That's like, that's just showing you what the box is. So the way I equivalent to me side is they show on the box, they show you the packaging, there's a chocolate box in there.
Right.
Well,
I mean,
Doki Doki's kind of like, we don't show you the box.
But...
We don't show you what's in the box. But now everyone else has talked about what's inside the box.
I guess it depends how big of a impact you think the twist or the snare will have. Because I feel like just advertising it as plain, like just a plain box, will have more impact. So if your twist is really good, once somebody gets in there and plays it once, then it'll hook, you know?
Yeah, but then the advertising goes really weird. I think that's probably the point I'm making, is that after the game releases, then that's when the marketing is, because when you think of Me-Side and Doki, like, you think of how it's marketed. It's never marketed, oh, it's just a visual novel. It's now marketed as, oh, look at how this visual novel changes into a horror. I think both games have that same problem, is that both games end up like everyone talks about the horror element and not necessarily the visual novel aspect. They talk about the shock value, but not anything else. Which I kind of find a bit problematic, is that it is, I would call it the Flanderization of the game, where the whole game message has just become, oh, the point is to make a horror game. When I think Doki Literature Club was actually trying to do something about mental health along the ways, but how the meta element covers that part.
I think.
And Me-Side was actually being more sci-fi in terms of reality shifting stuff along the way.
Yeah.
But people just talk about the horror element.
You know, and I don't think a lot of people look into games that deeply. Unless they either really enjoy it or they do that with every game, I guess. At that point, it depends what crowd you want to go for, or like what, yeah.
But my other problem is both of those games never had Kickstarters. because that's what I think the major issue right here isn't the fact that they were sold, because I think they were pretty much sold in the price range, and most of the marketing get hit when they're released. But when you're doing a Kickstarter, you're marketing before the game is done.
Yeah, that does make sense.
That's what I mean.
When I was
That's
just
the
thinking about it
problem.
before. I was like, with Kickstarter, you would have to advertise it as having some kind of twist. Otherwise, people are gonna be like, "What the fuck? This isn't what you sold us."
Yeah, and that's I think the problem. So it's like, I think the only way is like, oh, there's something inside the box. I want to tell you what's inside the box. You're there to see what's inside the box.
Hmm.
Or the other way is that I tell you there's something in the box. I put a demo, and I get you I get you to eat a bit of the cake, and then see where it takes you. I tell you, oh yeah, this cake is only a bit. There's more.
Hmm.
Anyway, let's start.
Yeah, let's start. Already 1 a.m. Holy, we're a little bit late today.
I do like the idea of... Okay, how much do you think a visual novel is sold just by the characters alone?
Pretty high.
Because
I think that's the initial thing that people see, and you can't really get into the story until...
Because what if I just like put the character and then on the story segment of the Kickstarter just write wink wink and then that's it?
Yeah. I mean, if your character's hard enough, yeah, people will go for it. I don't imagine it'll be what they expect if you say wink wink, but I mean...
I mean...
Oh my god, the ground is so bright, holy hell.
Yeah, welcome to the Christmas update where everything's alpine.
Oh, I see, that's why. I thought it was just blue sand beach and my like brightness had gone up or something, but it's I see it's snow.
Just put the bloom
I
on.
kinda want to turn my brightness down now.
Don't worry, this is a curse for all next 2 stages. Even Mesa will also be Snow White.
Jesus.
Surely we can finish this today.
What, days run? Yeah, easy.
But yeah, have you used Kickstarter before? Like, bought anything?
I have not, no, I haven't touched it. I have subscribed to a couple of things on Patreon, that's the closest I've come.
Fair enough. I bought some stuff from Kickstarter. I think out of everything, I think only 2 or 3 products kind of failed.
I think my friends had bought, there's a flare in this if you want to take the extra. My friends bought some board games on Kickstarter, I think, and it was like, we don't really need a cannon today, do we? Not in this act.
Yep, we're very desperate.
Okay. Or if we get to Mesa, I suppose. Yeah, and I think the reward for the pledge was like some handcrafted like tokens or something for the board game, or like a tray to put your things in.
I think
Just like, yeah, it's kind of nice.
I find like out of all the game sections, like the board game's probably the most consistently good. You can always get like a quality board game off the Kickstarter. It's because it's probably the one that doesn't demand the biggest budget.
Yeah, it's quite easy for one person to do as well, apart from testing.
I would say the only one that I would say kind of annoyed me was, I think it was like the development of Blood on the Clock Tower. Because when I kickstarted,
I think you've talked to me about this before. Yeah.
yeah. So I haven't told you about the noise. I told you about the gameplay of Clock Tower, which is like Mafia but extra.
Yeah, you said it was like really hard to get into.
It's very hard to get people into, but I would say I was annoyed by the development of it because when they kickstarted it, this is a story about the development of it. When I kickstarted it, they were saying that, oh, we probably like can deliver it in like 6 or 7 months because like they already had the prototype working and you could actually play it by printing it out and playing it.
Right.
And somehow it took them a whole like 2 or 3 years later to finish it.
Oh, okay.
And that's because they went through different manufacturers multiple times. They had a very extensive like artists that worked like ink and paper and printed everything, and for some reason, from what I remember from the Kickstarter updates, her house got flooded, and so half the art got ruined, and then she had to redo it. So that spent like an extra like half a year.
Oh my lord. Okay.
In manufacturing, they weren't happy with the quality of the felt, so then they spent another like 6 months looking for another manufacturer. Just production things, which everyone ended up saying would just goddamn print the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like,
I mean, the one with the artist house flooding, like that's just kind of sucks. There's not much you can do about that one, but yeah.
but okay, the art isn't even needed because the art is only for the rulebook. Like, you could print it without. You can print the rulebook without the art.
You could,
Because
but
it's
they want
Mafia.
the art
It's like-
in the rulebook, man.
It's basically
They
Mafia.
want the art in the rulebook. It's about being happy with what you make, you know.
Yeah, it's like the most beautiful, like, I would say the most like expensive looking box I ever have in my house. But man, did I feel like, wow, they could have just like reduced the cost and made it cheaper and sold it like in a lower price.
Yeah, this is true.
Because I think in total, like, if I... Man, I need to check out how much it costs, but it's like... It's definitely over $50.
Wait, oh yeah, so question about Kickstarter. Is it a one-time pledge or is it a subscription kind of pledge?
One-time pledge.
Okay.
One-time pledge. But they
So
basically...
you don't get the downside of if it takes longer, it just takes more people's money to get it going, and then there's
Yeah, so there's a lot of risk.
drama about that.
But that's a famous story about Hollow Knight, was Hollow Knight was a Kickstarter, and the story of Hollow Knight was that they kept working on it with all the Kickstarter money they earned, which is like, I think back then was like one of the biggest like Kickstarters. And they kept working on it until like, and they had a really polished game, but they kept working on it because they're like, it's not perfect, we've got to keep working on it until it's perfect. And they kept doing that until like they ran out of budget, and then when they ran out of budget, like the week where they had to pay off the bills for the house stuff, they're like, okay, we're releasing it.
Yeah.
We can't store it forever.
Yeah,
And that's why
funny.
Hollow Knight even came out. Oh.
Oh, fucky. You hit me with a snowball? Oh, fuck.
What do you mean? There's snowballs in this level? But yeah,
In the
it's a
trade.
one-time pledge, which is better than trying to support a game Patreon-wise.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I found like Patreon, they tried to like some devs store the release of that product.
Yeah. Which, like, it kind of makes sense why they do it. Not that I'm condoning it, but like, you know.
Well, you know about the
money, I
infamous
guess.
guy, right?
I think so.
The Yandere dev, like he had a Patreon.
No.
And
Did
like
not know
people,
this story.
people kept joking that he spent his Patreon money buying a Switch instead of working on the game. you're falling there, my man.
Oh, that's crazy.
Crazy.
How does one pick up snow?
You find a snow pile. Oh. I wonder if I should climb this tree. Did you? Okay, I thought like you died or something.
Miss. The spider.
There's a medicinal room there.
I have no space.
And that's it's a.
Like when we first played Roots, mandrakes was so much more common, and then they dropped the chances, I guess.
Oh my god.
Anyway, we haven't actually done a proper intro to the stream. Hey guys, welcome to Psych fucking die! Welcome to me fucking murdering this guy.
What? Oh, it's invulnerability. Thanks, buddy.
Ah, mother.
There you go. You got some invulnerability. They should have made snowballs into a thing.
What? Oh, yeah, that's my arm, missed it.
Alright, I forgot to hit share chat.
We're just sitting in here with no chat actually shared.
Yeah. Like, who are you in
My
20?
views on share chat. Fuck you.
No way.
You'll regret this one day. I'll be back, you'll see.
What's your current obsession? I guess it's throwing snowballs at me now. Okay.
Yeah, it kinda is, really. I might say you bought the sun yourself.
Yeah. Ooh.
Supposed to dodge, bro. Jesus. Oh.
Well, I actually misclicked.
Yeah, so this episode we're talking about our current obsessions, and I guess probably just our hobbies in general is what it'll turn out to be, but
Current obsession?
my current obsession,
Yeah.
if anything, is probably just League of Legends ranked. At the moment we're still playing like 4 to 5 games at least a day.
You're still playing that?
Yeah, we've got like 8 sort of people on a kind of a rotation of just like who's on.
Oh my god, that actually nearly hit you. With the wind blowing as well.
That's crazy. Yeah, so we're climbing, we're getting better, we're getting worse, you know.
Do you ever get fulfilled by the end of the season that you get somewhere with that?
Or, I think I think the first time I made it to platinum, which is like it's so these days it's iron, bronze, silver, gold, plat. I think the first time I got to platinum, I felt fulfilled, and now I'm trying to get to diamond, which is another 2 more ranks up, and I won't feel fulfilled until I get there.
Like, I kind of get the ranking stuff, but like at a certain point when you're grinding it just doesn't feel that great.
Yeah, it does get to that, especially if you're grinding solo. Which that's where I'm closest to. Ah, shit! Why is green always this one? Oh, it's windy. Yeah, I'm closest to diamond doing solo, but that's such depression playing with the League of Legends community.
It's a curse that keeps giving, but I don't know why you guys keep doing it. Like, even when I was playing through...
It's fun to play 8 of 5. I have negative win rate playing with 5, but I have so much more fun.
Even when I was playing through Overwatch, I'm like, at a certain point, you're not having fun at the end of the night.
Yeah, it gets to that sometimes. But we had a day when we played like 8 games, we won 5, we lost 3, and we had a great time. Even the 3 we lost, it was like kind of close, and we could have played it. One's just locked. There we go. Ah, mother.
Oh, this is a safe path. What the heck? Watch out, there's a zombie coming your way.
Or just let his blind friend to climb by himself. Like,
Oh, you should climb that mushroom over there.
on the left? Oh.
Yep, there's also a zombie walking around.
Yeah, but so that's my current obsession. The thing is with me, I always have a competitive streak in me, so something's got to satisfy that. Whether it's League, whether it's table tennis, but it's not table tennis season right now. Otherwise, table tennis kind of becomes my obsession.
Table tennis?
Holy hell! Oh. Yo, that stream is so good for jumping up. Holy.
Did you... Oh, you're up there. Yeah.
If you get the wind circle shroom, it's really good for jumping on mushrooms, apparently. It makes you lighter, I guess.
No, that completely makes sense. This is not a bad roots level.
It hasn't been. Now it's looking a little rougher, but I could just chuck a chain rope cannon. I can't use it while I'm jumping. Damn.
Oh no, there's actually something up here. Yeah, right here.
Ah, just there? Alright, that.
Yeah, there's medicinal root. If that thing turns out to be medicinal.
I have 1 damage set. Oh, never mind.
Okay, as I caught it.
Bye, baby. Bro didn't even start screaming yet.
You didn't even start screaming. Oh, we could turn back and we go through that way.
Alright, that looks playable. Just careful with the bomb.
I don't see the bomb. I guess not.
Just not. Yeah, let's see what the blue one does today. What?
Here.
Okay, so blue and green are bad today. Gotcha.
Alright.
Don't know what yellow does yet.
Do you need... Probably need that.
Oh, wow, look at this big tree over here. It's got a hole in it.
What's a blue thing?
2 holes in it.
What's blue?
It hides your stamina bar.
Okay, that's pointless.
Yeah.
I just can't
I hope I
believe
can make it.
League again.
Yeah, it's still League. It'll end one day, but for now, it's League.
You're like the
Sometimes
you're
it
the ideal
goes...
life service man. Might have to go across. Yeah, we need to go across.
Yeah, like if I get into the mood for another game, it can change. But for a while, I haven't found anything that I've actually enjoyed that much. Because when I was playing a lot of Path of Exile, I'd be playing like 8 hours a day or more. So that was the thing. But
I mean, current obsession is peak for sure. Like we put so many hours in here.
yeah,
For a
I
game
wouldn't
that
call it an obsession. Probably because just like we just play it like a couple of times a day and then it's like done, you know. I guess it's still.
yeah, you know, people that are obsessed with Balatro like kept playing it non-stop.
Yeah. I got obsessed with Balatro for like 2 weeks when it first came out, and then I was like, alright, I'm done. I played it maybe twice since then.
No, I think it was like, it was ProZD, who went through playing Balatro like non-stop, and you could see it because he ended up posting like a whole thing where, like a whole screenshot's like, I've done every Joker, blah blah blah, and I'm like,
Not bad for me. I took more damage there, bruh.
what was your plan?
Go across to the right, and then I don't know what.
I think you should go to the left.
You're up a tree.
Oh, the tree.
I hope you can get on the tree. But,
Yeah, you can get on the tree. There's that.
oh. Do you want a tree or left then? Either way. So we can go up here. Yeah, just...
Guess a tree, because that would skip a whole giant section.
What would say? What's your current obsession at the moment?
Oh, give me a moment. I'm trying to survive here.
Hug tree, hug tree.
Wait, that didn't grab me.
Nice epic.
Oh my.
Yeah, oh my god. Oh no.
Oh my.
Oh, did you milk in time?
I milked a bit,
Nice.
but didn't coat everything, so I'm gonna probably do
It might be a cure all time, yeah.
Okay. Maybe there's a better angle here.
I mean, I just climbed up the vine and he let me, but I think you just jumped on into him. That was the issue. Did I go from underneath? Maybe I went from underneath.
I think underneath might be safer. Oh wait, we didn't see that. Oh my god, this wind.
Sorry, it's windy and not cold. That should be done. That was further away than it looked. Oops.
My kind of obsession is this, like, I spent today at the bookstore and looking through all these graphic design books and all these design art books. So I'm currently very obsessed with trying to find a really good, like, graphic design book, and there's a lot of, like, cool designs. I was reading through this whole, there's a book called Creative Book Designs. That
is this for your game that you're working on?
No, this is just me trying to get some inspirations for other stuff eventually.
Okay. Oh lordy.
Okay, let me boost you up. Can we even reach that? Oh, we probably could.
You just jump from here, right?
Or we can just chain launcher it.
No damage, I'm good.
Legs? Can you not do that? Okay, cool.
Hurry up before the wind comes. Okay.
So I've been looking at these book covers, and then I was showing my brother with some screenshots from the website pages from this.
Uh-huh.
And it is like, the question came, at what point do you not call this a book? Because it's like one of the examples is like this book that folds out.
Oh, okay. With like the 3D stuff inside it as it folds out?
Yeah, or something that seems like if you put it in a bookshelf, it would get damaged.
Right.
Try to sneak
That
attack
is kind
me.
of slow.
Ooh, today might be Alpine. Actually no, it wouldn't be Alpine, it'd be Mesa today. Because they only changed one thing. They're trying to make sure that I don't eat you.
No, I just want to free up space in my bag. Fancy going to libraries in this day and age to look for.
The
Oh,
bookshops.
hey, there's a mountain spring. That's pretty sick. Bookshops. Holy shit, that's even nerdier. I mean, cool.
Cool.
Yo, this is sick. This is where your mountain comes from, chat. Your mountain water.
The Mountain Dew.
This motherfucker. Yeah, this is the Mountain Dew sauce.
Alright, let's turn this thing on.
The bag is on nothing, please.
Yeah, it's like my current obsession of just buying graphic design books or even map designs.
App designs, okay.
Yeah, so I also bought like a map design book a while back. You'd be surprised how many different like map designs people make.
I mean, it does make sense.
You know, there's also like a current thing where people are saying the current map isn't as accurate as before. And so it needs a new update.
I hit myself with that. Fuck off.
Yeah, deserved. I'm glad we're not doing this on
is that-
A7 because it adds eye stacks.
Yeah.
If it was at night, we'd be stuffed.
We just die. Is that because of the latitude longitude lines? It's not as accurate? And like
Yeah.
how they draw the countries?
Also, the ways they draw the countries, a lot of countries have changed their borders over time. That is concerning. I'm gonna hide inside there.
Hey, do you want this rope cannon?
You get gripped out of it? Okay, buddy.
Oh, that's back to stop. It's still going? Come on, bro, chill.
Okay, no, just run it. I don't care anymore.
There's the cappies here. Oh, did you already get them? Will you pulled this way?
No, it just didn't have anything today.
They didn't have any? What the
I'm
heck?
joking, there is.
Why am you the right kind of thing? Shit.
It just got moved by the tornado. Please, let's just run it. I don't want to spend a second. Alright, got the winter bear, the only one. I just don't want to be here. Get me out of here.
Tornadoes.
Screw you, tornado. The worst mechanic in the game.
What do you mean we're burning up? We're in the middle of a snowfield. Have you ever, well, I can't remember if I asked you this before or not. Did you play any sports, or have you played any sports?
I used
You
to play
played badminton, right?
Yeah, I used to play badminton. I took karate class previously. But I wasn't that great at karate. And then I go to the gym a bit before.
You haven't had like a phase where you're just like super into a sport?
No, I'm never obsessed with this.
Yeah, that's pretty good, Holmes. I think other than games, that's usually what my obsessions are with.
I mean,
It's either table tennis
I feel
season
like
and I'm
every
training.
nerd got obsessed with like rock climbing for a moment.
Oh yeah, I know a guy.
Yeah, my brother. No, what's my friends dragged me to like rock climbing several times.
Which is weird, right? Because it's like if you're on the nerdy side and you don't do a lot of athletics, like rock climbing's really hard.
Yeah, and I got dragged into it.
Very physical. I'm not saying it's not fun because I think I've done it once and I enjoyed it. Although nowadays, because my shoulder's been injured a lot, I can't do it that well. But
I think it's more because
it's
there's
fun.
like,
But man, it's intensive.
I think it's mainly because there's a puzzle-solving element to it.
Oh, yeah, you might be right on that one.
Especially, I think,
Yeah.
especially with bouldering.
Good boy. Oh, I'm burning up. Ooh.
Yeah, especially with bouldering, where you have. Oh wait, we can unfreeze ourselves if
Oh
we
yeah.
Did that help?
I think so. I'm not sure.
This should have gave you like one tick of ice.
Yeah.
Okay, this place is not good.
Christmas update actually made it easier. Oh, that's dynamite. I was trying to work out what that sound was.
Did you not hear that?
I mean, I obviously did. I just didn't know what it was. I was like, is that snow falling? What
No,
is
that's a
that?
scorpion. Surely.
Medicinal root.
Medicinal root. Did you get injured?
Wow, it looks so nice in here. No. My ass! I actually can't see it. Hold up, I got it. I can see it. Oh my lord.
That was like the perfect
Yeah,
snipe.
fuck you too, buddy.
That was the perfect snipe on the head.
God damn.
Watch out, there's two scorpions over there.
Know what you're talking about?
But yeah, I guess like yeah, there's also bought a typology book as well.
Oh, what's that?
A typology book.
What does that mean?
It's just more the studies of like text types. Fonts.
Oh, that you're obsessed with at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, fonts is an interesting one.
I mean,
I don't usually think of... Wait, so tell me what you've learned about fonts, because I don't usually think about it, but for both my videos and then my CV, when I'm rewriting it, I'm like, what's a good font? Like, what do I use? And nothing I use looks good, because it's like, you know, you start with Arial or Calibri or some shit like that, or Times New Roman if you're fancy.
Well, Times New
And then-
Romans if it's on paper. But like, it depends on the medium as well. So there's a thing called serif and sans serif. That's probably the
Yeah.
main two distinguishing points that you probably need to know for anything. If I remember,
So
like,
what's the...
sans serif means like no curves, and then serif means curves, if I recall. But essentially, sans serif is used for like if you want to use any computers, because having any cursive thing is a waste of pixels and it looks bad on the screen. But on paper, like having the little decorative things help.
Yeah.
In terms of design, like typically you try and keep it to like 2 or 3 fonts for any document.
Yeah. Like one for headers.
One
and then
for
one
heading.
For base text, right?
Well, one for headings, other ones for text, subtitles and stuff for like images and anything, and the title should be a decorative font if you really want to be fancy.
Yeah.
Anything else is just overdoing it. And it's
Hold up, I gotta regen.
it's the same application
Sure.
in terms of like same application applies to like apps development. You kind of want to keep it at minimal unless you know what you're doing. There's like special edge cases. If you want to just know like if what happens when you get a designer to like spend probably years making an interface, check any Persona team and see what they've done for Metaphor and Persona 5, because they spent almost the whole development time trying to figure out what's the best font.
Really? Damn. That's kind of crazy.
So you check like the Persona 5 menus, they keep changing like stuff around it. Metaphor is like a big one, which apparently took most of the development time was just making the menus instead of just making the combat.
Right. That's actually crazy. There's like the last thing you'd pick to take up all the development time. But I mean, for Persona, it kind of makes a little bit more sense just with their style, but...
Even Metaphor,
It's
they're
still
both
kinda
are JRPGs, but their
I don't know if I
philosophy...
know Metaphor.
It's Metaphor ReFantasia. It's basically the dev for Persona wanted to do a fantasy genre game.
Right.
And so he couldn't do a Persona game because Persona is set in modern day, so he made Metaphor as being that one thing. Do we see anything there?
Yeah.
That is a bit far. I might have to lollipop to that.
Straight up if you want. And, oh, there was a present somewhere. There it is.
I forgot that cooked lollipop doesn't have the after effects of it.
Hmm. You don't need that? My name.
Probably needed it, but he just took it.
Oh, you just looked at it and I was like, oh, okay, right. Oh, can we not go up from here?
I might have to go back down and then slowly walk back up.
It's, need to get over that side. have?
Well, speaking
You know
of
what?
fonts,
Sure.
we probably need a font for DP podcast. And
Font for
I don't
Peak,
feel like we
yeah.
should be using the same font for Peak.
This is safe enough. What like as Peak? It's like the same font.
Yeah, it sounds like a bad idea waiting for a lawsuit to happen kind of thing.
I guess so. We just find whatever's nearby. So the question is like, would you ever design a font yourself?
I'm already in?
You already have.
Yeah, I'm already designing a font for a secret project that I'm not going to say. But yes, I'm already designing fonts.
Okay.
It's because at a certain point when you're designing a game, you already have an idea what your font is, and then you go through the library of fonts and you can't find it.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Or there's a certain style you're going for and you just can't find it.
Yeah. So then you better fix her up around yourself.
Yeah, but it's a long process because I want to have the text, so one day, if the game or even during the development game, I might put it on my Patreon so people can use it freely.
Yeah.
But if you don't know, currently, you know there's big drama in the Japanese game scene right now?
Nope. What about
It
fonts, I
seems
assume, but
Oh, it's about fonts as well. So apparently, Japan relied on, like all the Japanese game companies relied on this one font company called Monotype, and it got recently bought by an American company, and the fee for it used to be, I think, around like $72 for a year subscription. And after being purchased by the American company, they increased the price to $572 per year.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
And the problem
Americans,
is that, yeah, apparently, like, all the like Japanese gacha games, all the game companies all use Monotype for their font provider, and since they have no longer access, it means that devs are having a hard time finding good fonts. That Japanese developers are having a giant complaint on Monotype for being overpriced for $572.
I assume that companies already having. Sorry, the companies that have already made their games with the monotype get to keep it. They don't have to go and change it now.
Depends on the licensing. So I think when they're licensed with Monotype, it was a subscription, so they have to keep paying them. So it's a yikes situation.
It is a yikes. Okay.
Oh my god, that's all my energy.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Oh, we're not up in here. Yeah, there's chests over there. That might be the option.
Well, we've got a chain launcher, but that's it. That's all our util.
Got one use left of the grapple.
But yeah, a lot of fonts is very dependent on what you're making. I'm gonna need some help. I wonder if someone can find the peak font.
Yeah, it would be interesting. I'm sure AI could find it for you. It's like, hey, ChatGPT, what's the font to use in peak?
But like to me, sometimes like there are fonts where I go like this looks too close to a already like pre-existing thing that I can't use it. Because the moment you use it, it's going to get compared with the thing, and you're not trying to make that comparison.
I guess it makes sense, yeah. It's kind of a universal thing, not just fonts as well.
Imagine you just used the Doki Doki Literature Club like font. People are just going like, oh, that's just the same font.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I didn't want you comparing it, but sure.
Not to downplay fonts really, but like it doesn't matter that much.
Oh, it does matter. Trust me, it does matter. It's one of the things where you don't think about it until you start seeing it.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, that's what we got taught in design.
What the? How did I hit?
You hit the wrong thing.
Try to hit you. I had a spot. What the hell?
Well, time to go to the other spot. You can stand here. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, it is definitely part of what makes up a game.
Probably one of the least things, but it's the most functional thing I've brought into. Like, I think I had chatted, but for designers, like they have an obsession with chairs.
Chairs?
Yeah, and that's because a lot of people, early designers, were taught about a thing called form versus function, where they believe that the form of a object gives it function. So the moment you see something that is like four shapes with a little thing where you can lie it back, you automatically think, oh, that's a chair.
Right.
And then people came up with more functions for a chair, like a gamer chair versus a recliner chair.
Yeah.
And then chairs with different materials, where the material changes what your function of a chair could be. And that's why they all have this weird obsession with chairs. So I went to a couple of like museums, and my brother's like, why the heck is there so many chairs? I'm like, oh, this must be the designer part of the museum. And that's because there is a giant obsession with how normal day objects are designed, but the chair is probably the easiest analogy, and that's why they always go for it.
Yeah. That's interesting, actually.
And that's what I mean.
I guess. I was gonna say it makes sense, and I was like, there's no real reason for it to be a chair. I guess it's just what they started with, or like what the first person made the analogy with.
There is other things that they tried before, and one was a lemon squeezer.
A lemon squeezer.
Yeah, so if you
like the dome thing in the middle with like where you grind it out, and there's a circle around the outside to catch the juice.
Yep. If you check it out, there's a famous designer that created a spaceship looking lemon squeezer, which is incredibly not it's incredibly functional, but like it functions as a lemon squeezer, but in terms of like cleanup and stuff on everyday use, it's terrible.
Right.
So imagine like a flying spaceship thing with 3 prongs sticking out and hitting the ground, and you can squeeze a lemon on top.
Okay.
And that was like a discussion: how much can we get away with manipulating the form until it stops being functional?
Yeah.
Because is it a lemon squeezer? Yes, because you can squeeze a lemon with it, but does it work well as a lemon squeezer? No, it doesn't. Because you can't imagine yourself cleaning it up after squeezing a lemon, because you're like putting a giant spaceship onto your like onto your kitchen, trying to spray water at it, and it's flying everywhere. It's not functional at all in terms of cleaning.
Yeah. I really need to get a cat cam, man.
Well, the other thing is like, when does it reach the point where you could just call it art? And that was like the whole book discussion my brother and I had. I was like, at some point, you're just gonna call this a piece of art and not actually like what it is.
This is true, yeah.
Which I mean, at that point, you reach a Dadaism where, like, a piece of toilet like becomes a piece of art when you make it terrible enough. Oh, it's most famous. Have you seen the most famous artwork, which is like the chair with the unicycle wheel popping out from the base?
I don't think so. No, I've seen the banana with the duct tape. But like...
Oh no, that's on Dadaism. That's like a political statement. Dadaism is basically, let's grab an object that's functional and make it non-functional at all.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So in terms of the chair,
Oh,
like,
I think I've seen some. Yeah.
in terms of the chair, it's like.
Line, but yeah.
In terms of the chair, it's because there's a freaking wheel that's stuck progging out in the middle where you should be sitting on.
Yeah.
It's no longer a chair.
It can't sit. It drives instead.
No, you can't even drive it because the wheel is like on a crappy area. So it doesn't function for anything, and so its only purpose is to be artwork.
Yeah, I think the closest I've seen probably is the you know how there's the spork where you can use it as a spoon or a fork, sorry. And then the other one is the foon where you have the bar over the fork prong so you can't use it, and then there's holes in the middle so it doesn't hold any liquid like a spoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why designers are so obsessed with like tiny dumb stuff like that. It's like because like a normal person would say, just make a spoon. Just give me a fork.
Yeah.
But no one would ask, oh yeah, maybe a spork can do both things at once.
Some things.
And I guess like the other thing is like the visual style of something tells you what it does as well. That's like another thing.
Yeah. Well, like something that's well designed, it does. Yeah. It's kind of the same with game design, right? It's like you should be able to just pick things up. It should be intuitive.
Well, it's something that a lot of people don't think about is a retro style informs the player of something. Like, expect this type of gameplay when you put a retro style in a game.
Okay.
Or like if you put pixel art in a game, you're expected like, okay, it's going for a nostalgic factor. But then you had a lot of people start doing retro nostalgic like pixel art without really knowing why they're doing it.
Do we just like pixel art, man? I'm kind of the same.
Yeah, but it informs you.
Although,
Like,
I mean, I agree. A lot of it is nostalgia, but it doesn't mean that the game design itself has to be nostalgia.
I mean, even if you look at even just the design of Pokemon, like, and Power Worlds, like, Power Worlds deliberately invokes similar design styles guides from Pokemon.
What are you talking about? It's completely different from Pokemon. I'm not sure what you're saying.
Well, one of the artists came out saying that they were told to steal things from Pokemon.
Yeah, I heard that as well. Go reference this Pokemon. Yeah. That's crazy.
Stealing the style guides. I mean, even look at Cuphead. That's just retro like cartoons. Ooh. Do you ever find the balloon useful now? I feel like it's got nerfed so much.
Single balloon, nah, completely useless. Triple balloon's still pretty useful for weight reduction. Oh, we've got so much stuff.
Yeah, I'm just gonna eat some stuff. So I found out, you know the lollipop? If you cook the lollipop, it doesn't have the sleep effect afterwards.
Really? Damn, that's kind of OP.
And the other thing is, it actually feeds you a bit. So it's good emergency food as well. So my new method is just keeping lollipops because they actually
that's kind of nice.
have two benefits.
They actually do the same. Yeah, I feel like they did that with a lot of things because the green apple used to poison you, and then now when you cook it, it doesn't. The prickleberry doesn't give you thorns anymore when you cook it. Guess that's the cooking change that they made when they fucked us up with the energy drink.
Yeah, the energy drink still is the worst.
Yeah. Get up tomorrow to go to my job seeker meeting, except that my case manager, who I talked to, is supposed to be moving roles, and she was supposed to cancel the meeting, so now I don't know what I'm doing, but I guess I'm just turning up and we'll see.
Is your inventory full?
Yeah.
Okay, Mom.
I'm just eating this. We figure out where we're going. Ahead, I guess. Well, left doesn't look bad. Yeah. One more tick of hunger. Go. Oh, that's fire, not hunger. Come on, hunger. Where you at? I guess it wasn't worth waiting, but now it is, because it's here, I'm in there, it is, okay.
Ow. Okay. Sure, buddy.
We're just playing this like it's A1.
Hmm?
I said I'm playing this like it's A1, I'm just yodeling.
Yeah.
And the foot rather, I should say.
I might go around. This entry sucks. far did you climb up?
I'm at the bridge, but also I don't know if I can get onto the bridge.
The bridge. Where the freak is the bridge?
But then like around the bridge is kind of rough as well, so like.
Oh, you're over there.
Oh, yeah. It's just from here. Yeah, sure. There. Yeah, but it's like chop, man.
Yeah, that's on a good angle. Is there a way up there? Okay.
Yeah, we can climb up inside here. I just need a boost, that's all.
He needs a boost, he says. But he doesn't lend a hand.
Need a boost. It's about a full bar.
There goes a proportion of my bomb.
You'll get it back. It's Bing Bong Loop. Yep. Hot rock right?
Yeah, it's a hot rock right.
There's left. Ow! So speaking of obsessions, have you ever had an anime or a game that you've watched or played that you've got like kind of obsessed with? Or the characters in it?
Yeah, I did say Kingdom Hearts before, but then not currently, not anymore.
I think it's something that happens more when you're younger.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of other like things that I was obsessed. How are you? Besides Sword Art Online.
Yeah, besides Sword Art Online, shit. Back in the day, this is probably when I was like 14, 15. Actually, I'm not sure what age, but it was when I started watching Code Geass, which I never actually finished because I didn't like it halfway through when shit went, when shit happened.
When shit became an adult show and a children's show.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, which I'm not sure if I assume you've seen Code Geass.
No, I heard so much about the political dramas in it, and I'm like, yeah, if you were a kid watching it, you wouldn't understand it.
Yeah.
You'd be like,
it's all fun and games for the first season, and then.
I just want to see fists smashing each other.
Yeah, but I used to have a crush on one of the girls in it. That was just very, very my style, I guess. And so when we, I've never told anyone this, but when I was going through school and we were doing English, I was homeschooled, right? So my mum was teaching us how to journal. I think that's part of what we were doing. So just, writing stuff in a creative manner. And one of my journal entries was, I wish Colin Starfield was real, which is like, the character from the show.
Ooh.
But I was so embarrassed to write it at the time that I wrote it in the scruffiest handwriting I could that it'd be illegible. But I was like, I wrote it. I did it.
You reminded me of, okay, I didn't realize, but my class used to be used to watch at least they know Naruto, and as a joke for me, I used to be one of the quickest runners at school, a good sprinter, and so I would sprint really quickly. And what
wouldn't have thought.
What happened was, well, the thing was I had really good sprinting speed, but I had really low stamina, so I can probably retain good sprint for a short amount of time, but I wouldn't be able to win like races. But I can like go past people and then slow down to a halt, trying to catch a breath.
Yeah.
But I thought it'd be funny to like run Naruto style, like, you know, Naruto run.
Yeah.
And
It makes you faster, trust.
I trust it makes you faster. And for some reason, the class was like, no, it's like, oh, why are you doing a Naruto run? It's like, it doesn't make you faster. And I'm like, you should give it a try. And then it somehow convinced the whole class to start Naruto running, that the teacher's like,
That's crazy.
I have nothing to teach you, child. You guys can just do.
Is that an ice block up there?
Yeah, it's for the.
I guess it is.
But I don't think that's a way to go. I think we had to go across.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's a good accomplishment, honestly.
Convincing a whole class to run Naruto style.
Yeah,
They were
the
basically
teachers must
saying,
be
oh
like,
my
what
god.
the fuck?
They were like, oh my god, Psyche's running Naruto style. There's no way it will make you go faster. Or does it?
And then, yeah, it's like, but he's the fastest runner in the class. Maybe it does.
He's the fastest runner in the class. Maybe there is something to this bullshit.
Yeah. Milk, pit, and stove.
4 to 5 milk. Don't mind me. Wait, but if I cook it.
Oh, this place kind of sucks. A7's kind of rough when you get up to here. Holy, we just need util.
We have so much util. But I do not have that stand wall to get across the.
I need some food, my guy. It's only like a quarter, maybe a third.
That's like a half.
I think if you, instead of jumping, I feel like jumping is actually not stamina efficient in this. Once you get above whatever. Probably never
maybe
is
falling
actually.
would have been easier.
Yeah, I think just walking and falling is more efficient.
Well, the most efficient use of energy is dying, but.
I guess we go under here.
Is there any other way? Oh. You look like a goof. Do you want this rope it?
Yeah, fucking sure. May as well. What else are we gonna do with it?
Okay, this is as far as it can go.
Yeah, good enough. That's hot, right?
Let's skip this whole hot rock section.
Yeah, I think when I was younger, I particularly after I got a couple of injuries and went through my emo/rebellious phase.
You had an emo rebellious. I didn't know how to emo rebellious phase.
Damn. It was pretty pathetic, but yeah, I had one. Around 18. It's a block of itis.
You were 18? Says the 12-year-old.
I was 18 once. Yeah, and I sort of went through a bit of soul searching in that, and during that time I was watching a lot of anime, so like every new anime that I liked, I was like, oh damn, I want to be like that main character. I want to be that guy.
Do you think you have the same feeling for any like Western comics, like Batman?
Western, I didn't really consume any Western comics. I watched movies of like Batman, but nah, not at all. Anime was where it was at.
A lot of people ask us like, why is anime being like American comic books really hard? And I'm like, well, when you think about like the main consumers of who it should be, it's like teenagers and kids.
Yeah.
The recent stuff haven't been doing that.
I don't know a lot about it because I never read anything like Marvel or DC or anything like that. But just going off the movies, I'm just like, it's all just the same shit. Like you watch one, you watch them all, kind of thing.
Oh, how far is this?
It's about to here. Oh, yep, about to there.
This feels so far.
Probably find a better spot, I guess. You go around to your right.
Yeah,
You eat your food, don't eat me.
mind jumping off for me?
Ah. Hold up. Okay. I think, have you seen ReZero?
Yeah, I see ReZero. I have only seen the first season though.
Oh, okay. I think I've only seen 1.5 seasons. I didn't need
Oh
to
yeah, I got
finish
to
it, so I
first
think
season
that's
and
the third
four.
one now, right? Yeah. Oh, interesting. We got to the same place then. That's interesting.
It's
I
when
think there's
the
a
rabbit.
third one
I
now,
got.
right?
I know exactly where I got up to.
Ah!
Which is the rabbits mauling.
The rabbits, yeah. I know the spot.
Yeah, the rabbits.
Not the rabbits. Yeah. When I first watched the first season, I didn't know it was like the whole situation we were talking about at the start with the box and the chocolate cake, because I didn't know what it was going to turn into. I didn't read the description at all. I was just like, oh, this is another comfy isekai, you know, like rom-com kind of shit. And then when
the time loop.
yeah, yeah, exactly. When the time loop started, he started losing his mind. It like kind of broke me inside a little bit as well, because I was like, holy shit, this is not what I was expecting.
What the?
So I had like a little, my hand had like a little seizure where it like fully tightened up and I couldn't move it for a while. But that's kind of just reflective of the terrible mental state I was in at the time. So.
Well, during that time, there was so many edgy manga that was out as well.
Hmm.
Like, I think it was like Dead Man Wonderland.
Oh, I've heard of this. I haven't seen it though.
And the famous one, Mira Nikki.
Mirai Nikki, yeah.
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 So the edge,
At least I went into that one knowing what I was getting into.
the edge, the true edge.
At some point, we'll do an anime episode. We'll just have to. Do you have a my anime list that you keep?
No.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Mira Nikki was something.
I don't remember it that well now, but
I remember
it
bits and
was weird.
pieces of
It got weird at places.
I like some parts of the premise, like the plot mechanics I did like, which is like, oh, the whole thing is that books tell you the future, but each of them reads it out differently. Or
That was a thing. I just remember something with the smartphones. I don't remember books doing that.
Oh, it was like the main character was like everything's on third person. The
Right.
female like yandere only has things about the main character. So it tells you the future
Okay.
of just the main character because she was obsessed with
Yeah.
the main character, and the character was like intensely recording everything. So I think he's had the observer diary. It like observes everything around him, but not himself. So he could easily get killed if he doesn't know like something that's going to happen to him.
Yeah.
Then I think the kids one is like a kid's drawing book. Like the future's
Well, Oh, like that's how it tells it. Okay.
Yeah, so each of them have different means of telling something, but it's also very specific on what it tells you.
Yeah.
Because if I recall, like the mom, like the Ma character that has a lot of children, it's like her book tells her the fate of all her children or something like that.
Right.
So like the more like people under her organization she has, the better she knows. And then there was a weird dog one, if I recall. Like,
There's always a weird dog one, man.
and then you had the weird prophecy girl as well, which her diary's written as if it's like a prophecy. So it had some cool ideas, and then
Yeah.
one of the big twists, spoiler alert, is that it was, I think it's like the second loop already, or the third loop, and the main story starts like in the second or third loop.
Oh, I vaguely remember that. Yeah.
Because it's like, it turns out like the yandere character is actually like from the second loop or the first loop. Oh no, she's on the first loop.
Right. And she killed the one in that current timeline?
She killed the one in the current loop and then took over her place.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, it was interesting for sure. I don't know if you'd call it famous or infamous, but
It was okay. It was infamous for a couple of reasoning. Is because the anime didn't end with where the manga ended, which the manga ends with like them all somehow resolving everything, but the anime decided to wait for OVA, which took years to make. So everyone just got the bad ending for like years.
Bad end.
And even the manga like didn't explain it, like how they got out of the loop until like maybe two special chapters to come out before they fully explain. Oh yeah, that's how they escaped the last loop.
Right.
I'm trying to remember which other thing was that messy, but yeah. I think the other one, which was Dead Man Wonderland, was even more confusing. And it didn't have time loops. But out of every manga I've read, or anime, that is not the most confusing one I read.
Okay, let's just go with what's the most fucked up one you've read or watched?
Fucked up one I read. I don't know. They're different fucked up.
I mean, yeah,
Like,
that's fair.
if it's something that keeps you awake at night, something like Junji Ito has like a couple of stories which like, okay, I'm not going to sleep tonight kind of thing. Going for it.
Junji Ito?
Yeah.
I haven't heard of this. Oh.
Oh.
Junji Ito. Let me have a look.
He did the famous one that I think is just like, oh, that's Nightmare Fuel, is like, it's called, I think it's like, it's called the Ignomata of the Amaga Fault, I think it was, Amagara Fault. And it's basically, they found like human-shaped holes in a mountain. And then some people recognize this, like, the hole as being themselves because it fits them perfectly.
Right.
And then people slowly grow, and fun thing, obsession with the hole, so they end up trying to sneak into hole, and people start trying to cover the hole so that they don't go in because they have no idea what happens at the other end of the hole.
Yeah. Interesting. I feel like I might have seen some of his work looking it up now, but yeah.
Oh, he did a Pokemon collab. If you ever want to know about it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, there's a Gengar drawing. Search Junji Ito Gengar.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah. That's not that cursed.
I'm like, that's not Gengar.
I mean, it's a Gengar. It's not that cursed, too.
I don't mean every drawing's cursed, but it's like, oh, that's a Gengar.
Hmm. Interesting. I think I'm trying to remember the name, but I actually got no idea what it was called. Of the worst one that I've actually finished. And I'm not meaning for anyone who's watching and thinking just like straight incest, like sort of like what's the there's a few that I've watched that are just straight incest, but putting aside those ones, there's chocolate cake in a box experience. It starts with like a square on a bus in the middle of the mountains, and they're just on a trip with their class and their teacher, and then their bus slips off the side of the mountain, and so it crashes down. I don't think anyone dies, or like maybe it doesn't slip.
Wait,
Maybe they
which
just
is-
ran out of gas. I'm not sure.
You just cut out a bit, so didn't you hear what you said?
Oh, for how long?
Probably when you said the title of it, but I heard the plot.
Oh. I didn't say the title because I can't remember what it's called. I don't even know if it's on my anime list. But I could probably find it if I searched it. Yeah, so the class is on a school trip in the mountains. Their bus either breaks down or runs out of gas or something. So they're now stranded in the mountains with no reception on their phones. And they're like in the middle of the woods, right? So there's potentially dangerous animals all around. And eventually, like they send out search parties looking for the way out or food as well. And eventually they start running out of food. And then every now and then, mysteriously, they get to eat protein. And they're like, oh, the teacher shot a deer. It's like we've got some protein today. And then slowly, even with that protein, there's not enough food to keep people alive, so people start dying of hunger. And then, oh look, we get more protein from somewhere. And then, eventually, the main character finds out that there's this gang of girls that has seduced the teacher, and he's digging up the corpses of the people who have died, and everyone's been eating them, along with the dog of one of the girls. And then he's banging the group of girls that have done this, and he turns into essentially like just a mindless sex fiend who then chases the main character and his group out of the forest, and they get away. And I was just like, I said out at the end of it, I was like, what the fuck did I just watch? What was this?
I'm trying to remember a couple effed up ones. I mean, I think we talked about Blood on Tracks before, haven't we?
About what, sir?
There's a manga called Blood on the Tracks. It's like basically
Out on the tracks. Yeah.
basically the main character's mom pushes like her nephew, like his cousin, down like a cliff.
Oh.
Like this happens in the first chapter because his cousin was bullying the main character, and so
Right.
the mom like all suddenly chucks the cousin down a cliff, and the main character sees it, and the mom's like, it's an accident, and never actually know whether it was an actual accident or she intentionally pushed the cousin down.
Oh. Okay.
And it's just a depressing story where they both hide the fact that they saw their cousin fell down, and they all said it was an accident, and then later on they discover the aunt discovers it's not an accident. And so the main character's like, oh crap, my cousin's waking up, and he's going to like tell everyone. So he smothers the cousin in bed, kills him, and then some court stuff happens, and the mom admits to zero fault and escapes this whole relationship, and the main character gets really depressed because I think there's also like I'm skimming through a lot of plot points, but basically there's also a girl that likes him, but also he's not thinking with his D, he's thinking with my mom, kind of thing.
Okay.
And like you find like the mom is like kind of some sort of tragic figure, but also like you don't know whether she really cares about the son or not, or the main character or not. But up to near the like middle point of the story, she just abandons him because of the whole court thing. And she's like, I'm free because technically I didn't murder my the nephew and push him down a cliff. You did that. And then it flash forwards into depressing after the main character goes to prison and tries to have a normal life. Huh? Like it shows like his whole progression of trying to get a normal life, but ends up not being able to get a normal life and about to commit suicide until he gets a phone call that says, oh yeah, your mom's about to die. And he's like, wait, my mom who abandoned me and let me go to prison is about to die?
I mean, yeah, that is stop depression, right? It's like, yeah, it gives me hope.
And so he goes and tries to see what happened to his mom while he was in prison, and it's like she just has the most normal kind of lifestyle, and he's like, man, I kind of want to kill her now.
Yeah.
But he ends up kind of ends up relating to it, but he also ends up even more depressed, but he ends up a bit like, I'm not going to kill myself, I'll just keep living and see what happens. And that's the end of the story. And I'm like, that's so depressing.
That's the end of it? What, yeah, what's the sell on this story? What the hell?
And I'm like, that's a depressing story. The other story I was thinking is like, Goodbye Pun Pun. And that's like another depressing story. You see, the problem with those stories is it's just a depressing story.
Yeah, you're supposed to, if it's a depressing story, it's supposed to have a lesson in it, or like a lift up at the end, it feels like. But if it's just depressing, why?
I haven't read Goodbye Pun Pun, but I keep hearing how depressing it gets. Even towards the end, I kind of read a wiki synopsis of it, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of depressing. Do I want to go through this depressing episode?
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, it's like, it's different, right? So like people say, like Your Lie in April is depressing, or like, you know, Angel Beats is depressing, but it's like it's a good story and good characters, and it has a, you know, it's supposed to leave you with a good feeling.
No, even like something like a silent, like a Silent Voice and Your Lie in April. I kind of put them in the same category. That like, there's hope at the end of.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And the main character lives on with their memory or something along those lines. Well, Silent Voice is kind of different, where they kind of get together and then move on from their trauma. But like, there's like trauma moving, while the other two that I described, they don't move on from the trauma. They just dwell in it.
Yeah,
they swim in it and sink.
Amelia Janka, hello. How's it going? Sorry, I don't know how long I missed your message for. I was looking up on the side trying to find which anime I was talking about. Doing well. How are you? Yeah, the one I was talking about is Fruit of Grisaya, I guess.
Oh, I haven't
Grisaya no Kaijutsu. I think it's this one. I'll send it to you if you really want to check it out, but honestly, I don't recommend.
I think I've seen other like effed up stuff, but I don't think I want to talk about it on stream.
Yeah, that's fair. Apparently this one is not all the bus trip that I was talking about. Maybe it's just the core memory from it.
Someone's
Crossing
asking for
that leads you with-
install and then it's gonna ask for the
Like
ask for your
Insta.
credit card details and
Yeah. My Insta is yourmom@insta.com.
do you even have an install? No, you probably don't.
I do. I don't really use it though.
Okay,
I did
let's do
use it for a while
A7.
while I was into cooking. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I was into cooking for a while, so I was posting like every other day. Which I need to get back into cooking when I move out, honestly, because it's kind of... I gotta figure out how to live efficiently.
Man, I keep reminding myself I need to make multiple install accounts.
Model Insta accounts, you say?
Multiple. I got taught by this girl, this female developer, and she's like, this is like during South by South a couple years ago, where she went up and told me it's like, she said this about Twitter, which is like, have 3 Twitter accounts. One is for your own personal circles. The second one is for outside, for people, like your socials, like outside your personal circle. So people where people can find you in the social media world. And then the third one is just for your not safe for work stuff.
Yeah, I've got 2 of those. Guess that makes sense.
So I'm like, that probably applies to install. And to me, this is the thing, like, going to this topic of like, do you judge like someone about with their like, do you judge someone's like Insta follows?
Insta follows. It depends. If it's just NSFW stuff, I'm like, you know, look, you probably should do that on an alt account, but it is what it is, my guy. If it's political stuff, I judge a little bit sometimes.
Because 2 jokes. One is, I had a friend whose his off-social account has not safe for work. And my friends and I like didn't judge him, but we just looked like, why would you put not safe for work follows on Twitter?
Yeah.
But then the other one is I think, yeah, the other one was there was a girl that I added on Insta through a dating app, and then she spent like, I don't know how long, but she spent like a decent amount checking all my follows, and I was like, okay, that's a bit creepy.
That is a little bit creepy, or like weird. What's
And
my
check out-
desktop company?
Desktop company.
The new one. Sorry, carry on.
But yeah, I just find that creepy, like, not creepy, but kind of weird, like,
Yeah.
there are things you don't vocalize, and she decided to vocalize it as well, and I'm like,
As she went through it, she's like, "Oh, you follow this person, this person."
yeah, it's like, oh, you seem to follow a lot of, like, hot girls, and I'm like,
Bruh.
am I not a guy?
Yeah, it's like, I'm a guy. What do you expect, bro? It's funny.
It's kind of like, I find it a bit counterintuitive. Like, some girls is like, okay, I want a guy that doesn't say anything about their sexual life, and then some girls is like, oh, you're not pushing any relationship or thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what do you want?
It
Tell me
just
what you-
depends on the girl, but yeah.
But like, as someone
Tell me
we
what
meet
you
from a
want, what you
dating
really,
app,
really
it's
want.
very hard to tell where that's going.
Someone added you from there, did you say, sir?
Yeah, like, it's very hard to tell what the, like, from even just a dating app, like, where you're going to approach the conversation from.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. And there's the whole stigma of like,
That's a
great.
pitch.
That's the pitch. But I'm your bro, what do you mean?
Are we the bros?
I'm living in Greenland. Can you get to Greenland to hook up? Yo, what's up, Rocky? He came just in time. Oh god.
That's so funny.
I haven't heard this one before, man. Holy.
Someone clip it, please.
I think Rocky killed it already. Thanks, Rocky. Appreciate it.
He killed it. Wait, they killed her?
Yeah. Rocky's cock blocking me.
Oh no, Rocky being. Wait a minute, he's the only one with a relationship.
Yeah, wait a second.
Wait a second, it's trying to cock block everyone.
Oh, you want to go that way? I thought we got this way.
Oh no, I'm just checking this corner. There's also a mushroom here.
You guys hitting the
Okay.
fairs at the moment, Rocky?
Have you ever cock blocked someone?
No. Do you think I get those kind of opportunities?
I mean, I
I don't think I've ever wingmaned either.
have wingman cock block, but I did know that I deliberately stored a chat deliberately just because I knew he was trying to go to have sex with his girlfriend.
That's kind of funny.
And he got
That's kind of fucked
he
up.
got very annoyed that I was doing it deliberately.
That's
And the
such a
girlfriend was like
sucky
in the corner
too.
of my eye, like.
Oh, wait, so it was in person? I thought it was like. Oh,
No,
man.
this was in person.
Man.
Because it was after his birthday, and I was in my car, and we're just chatting, and then in the corner of my eye, I can see like his girlfriend's car in the corner, and she goes into her car to pretend to leave.
Yeah.
Because he was still living with his parents. And so he wanted to make the illusion that they left, and then go back and do the deed.
Yeah.
And I thought it'd be really funny just to see how long can stall this conversation until he gets visibly annoyed.
Man. If it wasn't for their privacy, I would be surprised to see you turn that into a video. Just your challenge to see how long you can gut block someone for.
It was so funny because I knew it was going, and I was like, oh, how much can I do it? Like,
Yeah.
and he's just like, you know you know when like someone tries to end a conversation early. It was that kind of thing, but I kept like, oh
Yeah.
wait, but there's something more I want to point out here. It's like,
Yeah.
please go. And I'm like in the car, and I'm slowly moving and opening the door, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yes. But I'm pretty sure there's an interesting thing I want to talk about this one show that you like. It's like, please leave.
You're a bad person for that. No, I'm TCG cards here. Okay.
It's an early fault for trying to do the deed on their birthday.
Okay, what do you think about? Now that we're here, okay, this is like way off topic from original, but like, what do you think about people confessing on special occasions.
Confessing what?
Like confessing their feelings on, like, telling someone like asking someone to go out with them on their birthday or something like that.
On the
or on
birthday?
Valentine's. Yeah, birthday, Christmas.
I think Valentine's safe.
Valentine's maybe less side. Yeah.
Like, Valentine's safe, or even a month before Valentine, like, any other day. But on their birthday, it depends on who is asking. Is it the birthday boy or the birthday girl? That's kind of weird when it's the birthday boy, birthday girl, because you just... because you know what's going to happen.
Your special status.
Yeah, they're going to use a special status. But I don't think it's as bad, because at least you know it's genuine about whether they're doing it. The worst part is when you do it on April Fools, where you're like, but I was joking.
April Fools!
I was joking,
God, yeah. When you do that with someone who doesn't, like, pay attention to the days of the year, they don't know what day it is.
I know, it's like, but what if it's true, but you don't want it to be part of your memory? Like, imagine going to your wedding afterwards, like, oh yeah, I confessed on April Fools. It's like, you pussy.
That's great.
It could be 50 other different days you could have done it and did it April Fools because you thought it was because if it went wrong, you would have just said, oh, I'm April Fools, and cried.
Oh, never mind. Jokes. Oh, okay, yellow is good. Yellow is energy drink. Okay. Okay, that's way more stamina than I thought. Whoops. Why did I use so much? Okay, I messed up.
Okay, let me go back down.
Yeah, I think I did the same thing. I think I missed my stamina.
But on birthday, I feel like it's kind of guilt trippy. I don't think it's good to do it on a day like that.
Yeah, I think so.
But then again, what other day is a good day? Like, even
Any day,
Valentine's even get as bad anyway, because, like, I mean, the best way to avoid it is, oh, I said yes to another person.
I think Valentine's is fine because it's kind of a traditional thing, and if you, especially for younger people, I think that sort of in that mindset anyway. So, if anything, you probably got a slightly higher chance of it, like, of someone saying yes.
Okay, what's your thoughts on, like, becoming friends before having a relationship? Because I know
I think that's the way to go.
I think that's the way to go, but a lot of girls don't like that, from what I heard.
Yeah, I know a couple. I mean, I know people on both sides of the fence, honestly. Yeah, but
I think it's to jump on the mushroom.
Yeah. Make any day a special day, because it'll be your guys' day. That's cute, yeah. That's true.
Just not on 9/11. That's a special day for someone else.
You wait until it's 9/11 and then fucking confess. Oh man, no man, don't do it.
Well, he was the one that said it. He said you can make any day special.
Aw.
I was trying to prove not.
I guess they don't call it a love bomb for nothing, shit. Random chatter. Bet.
Bet.
Please nobody take this advice. Yeah, no, I think it's the way to go. I've heard the argument of like, oh, once you sort of, become friends, it's like hard to see each other as anything else, but...
Okay, do you
disagree with that
remember?
one.
Because I remember my parents' anniversary, because it's an easy number to remember.
Oh, God. Are you asking me if I remember my parents' anniversary?
Yeah, my one's easy to remember.
Oh, hell no. I don't even know if they remember their anniversary. They don't actually celebrate. I assume they used to, but
I know because it's 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Nice.
See, like
Yeah.
that's probably a good day. Because then you say, oh, we have a 10 out of 10 relationship.
Yep. Yep. That's nice. That's nice. These days, kids will be on the what is it, like July 6th? They'll be like, "Hey, yo,
Yeah, I don't think a 9 out of 11.
7, I sit."
You're 9 out of 11. Please go away. I mean, at what point of history do we get to the point where every day is filled with tragedy?
Yeah, I mean, some tragedy or other, I guess, makes sense. But
Like, at
depends
some
if
point
we're
we're gonna
recording
say,
it.
oh
Like,
yeah,
do you remember
like,
the exact day that COVID started? You know, like, I don't.
yeah, but everyone remember January the 5th.
What happened January the 5th?
Trump tried to
Oh, you
take-
mean the that.
It's like, oh, let's make
That
that a
January
wedding
the
day
5th.
because I believe in America.
I want to make our wedding great again.
It will be the greatest wedding of all time. Please do not make your wedding on January the 5th.
Oh, this is gonna be
Even as a
bit
joke.
of spores. I'm gonna do this because we're gonna get the spores. Like spores. You gotta pull it.
This is not a bet,
There we go.
Chava. It's all a bet.
Oh yeah, purple is good for. Oh, I mistimed that. Oh no, I kind of missed it.
What am I on?
What the?
Hey, I got nothing. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Wait, you died?
Yeah, I just suddenly started to fall and then fall all the way down.
The wind happened and got blown across.
I mean, the wind was part of it, but I also had the circle wind mushroom thing on, which should make me immune to the wind and also fall slower. So I don't know how
Where
I
you
fell in my
died?
day. Very long way down.
Ah, crap. Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say you can use the root to get rid of spores at least, but
Yeah, but this gets rid of some of the ice. Oh, we don't have a scout effigy.
Yeah, I'm dead.
I'm telling you, roots is difficult. Oh, bash roar! Please, someone ban that.
Roots is rough. We should have gone the way we went the last time.
Which was?
I can't remember.
There we go. That's all I needed to know.
Otherwise, I would have told us to go that way.
I would have been so sad if I took damage there. Oh, I clipped it.
Hey, it's that one river at the top of the mountain. You made it. Wait, is that bending? Is it going back upstream? Oh, never mind.
Is your body down there? Oh, you had everything. You had the lantern.
Yeah, and the flare. You can find another one.
Oh right, yeah, the flare. Holy crap, I forgot I need a flare.
Yep. I mean, you can go down again. I don't know if it's gonna be worth the.
No, the fog's coming up.
Wait, is this really just back here again? Oh no. Kinda fucked. Oh, wind here. Anyone off the cat cam? There's a cat right here.
Okay.
He's not on PC this time, he's on
Maybe.
What was yellow shroom? I think yellow was good, right?
Yellow is energy, energy drink. If it's
Oh my god, there's so many crappy
Oh, did
things.
you clip something? Oh, you clipped what the fuck happened? Alright, let me have a look at this. Let's go and see what the fuck happened. Yeah, see, why is my... Hang on. Okay, hang on. Let me pull this up on stream, and we'll break this down a little bit. Where's my browser capture? So...
Oh no, no.
Oh, like getting what happened as well.
Oh.
So I ran out of stamina here, that's fine. How did I get this much velocity to start with? That's what I'm wondering. Because like,
The
I'm
gods.
climbing here, I ran out of stamina, fine. Why am I getting blown so hard when I'm immune to the wind because I have the wind effect on me
The
from
wind
mushroom?
effect doesn't block you from the wind.
It does, it makes you immune.
No, it doesn't. I tried it.
Didn't we confirm this before?
No, it boosters it in
last
photo if you
week?
jumped.
I thought it just makes you float and
Does-
immunity to the wind. And then I hit the bomb, which gives me a velocity to start with, I guess, but like. Oh, I'm on 1.5 speed because that was when I was watching clips back. I was like, why? Why is this fast?
Why is this false? Oh, boo-boo-boo-boos.
Nah,
I want to get that chest
I would
over
say.
there.
I don't know if it matters if I show that screen, but let me.
I
get rid
took
of
damage? Okay, sure, buddy.
Love the cut on the square.
Take the band-aid.
Yeah, there's the blow up bomb as well. Alright, thanks, got this.
I had to get through Mesa as well.
Mesa was okay.
Oh my.
Probably be a bit rough running. Since the bird came tumbling, holy. Yeah, no zombies. Oh, you said there was one zombie
Yeah,
previously,
that was
right?
zombie.
In the other
This
room.
thing is going for me. Can you not go for me? Okay, surely you can't get through here. Yeah, eat crap, you
Doesn't look like it.
dumbass. Go die in a hole.
Whoa. He's a rhinoceros beetle, not a dung beetle. Chill.
And I hope I never see it again. Yum, 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 yum.
Oh, my neck. Oh, that's right. I need to work out this day. Question is, do I just stay up if I gotta get up in the morning? So I'll have to go with my dad. I need to do shopping as well. I do Christmas shopping, man. Fuck. So I ended up getting a present for that one brother. I didn't find a kitchen thing for him, but I found a nice set of like whiskey glasses and stones. I was like, this looks good. He likes to drink a bit, so that'll do.
Is this where the
Now I'm stuck with everybody else who I don't know what to do.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Surely you can perch on the bottom of that bra.
Oh my god, I should have
Where was the
done-
milk? Yeah. Oh, he's alive.
Yes, now I've got to find. I think you're in spores, so go fast. I've got to find something else.
For parents and middle brother and sister, although sister, I've kind of got a lot of time to find something.
Why is
She,
that
when she
dung
was
beetle?
over last though, she did have a good idea. What's up?
Oh, sorry, there's a dung beetle here. I'm just complaining about a dung beetle.
Rhinoceros beetle, that guy. Oh, look out for that bomb.
If it can launch me to the other side, that'd be
Oh.
great.
Heard a zombie above you.
I hope I never see it again. Oh my god, it's gonna be like...
I kind of wanted to do a present where I just grab a random phrase for each of my family members and just print it on a shirt. Oh, night's coming, you're fucked.
Yeah, I'm so...
Oh no.
Oh, you also had a health kit, didn't you?
Did I? I think I had a bandage, yeah.
Well, yellow shroom it is. Near the top. Okay. Oh, I might.
You can find one medicinal or you might be able to make it.
Yeah, if I find medicinal root.
Use the wind.
Oh
Go
my god.
left. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's like my family's not the kind to wear those kind of shirts, especially after Christmas. It might be a thing at Christmas, but there's only going to be 4 of us out of 6 there anyway, so
Ah, it just took too much damage. Ugh.
yeah. A bit rough. Well, that's the end of A7, boys.
Oh, roots is
Oof.
tough.
Previous way up. Oh well.
Mm. Not today. I did A7 yesterday, and I don't want to solo another one today.
That's the real reason you died, right?
Yeah.
Pretty close, pretty close. Alright. I think that about wraps it up then for the podcast and the peak stream.
We need to find a guest
Thanks
soon.
Yes, we do. So, Reiki, you said you guys are away over the weekend. How about next week? Is there any chance of a guest appearance with your plus one? Or
we'll cook up a little something that'll be entertaining, I think.
We still haven't talked about Pokemon.
Oh yeah, true. We can. It depends if you want to do one by yourself. We can talk about Pokemon and Power World and Digimon, or we can do with plus one and we talk about Zoomers and Boomers and words. So whichever one suits. Of course, plus one is welcome to come as well for the Pokemon discussion if they want, because they are a part of that now.
Laugh nervously.
Yeah, sweet, sounds good. That'll be, yeah, so we're knocking this back to a what do you call it, like a I guess
Bi-daily.
just a penciled in two time, like every second day,
Bi-daily.
so it'll be 3 to 4 times a week. Oh, what, sorry?
Bi-daily.
Bi-daily, yeah, but it's not like strictly, because we may still cancel depending on plans, but yes, at the moment it's a bi-daily, so 3 to 4 times a week.
Yep.
So it's yeah, Thursday. So our next one should be Saturday, and then it'll be Monday after that. So if you're down Saturday, if you're down Monday rather, let us know.
Was there something happening on
know it.
Saturday? No more Among Us.
Yeah, no more Among Us, but Marky's away.
Shh, don't tell him that's what it means.
Oh yeah, motherfucker. I got tricked. Yeah, you're right. Hey, thanks, Rocky.
It's gonna promise 2 sessions every day. Well, technically we
Hey,
do
I
it
mean, I'll be
bi-daily.
here.
We do it twice. We do a...
Yeah, we do technically. A4, A7. If you're not careful, I'll make it fortnightly next. Be
No,
like,
you're
that
gonna make it
means-
every
that
Christmas.
means twice a week, right? Yes, safe to say we probably won't be doing an actual Christmas episode, but if we might come, I feel like Roki would do a Christmas Eve ep with us. Do you reckon?
Who knows?
We persuaded her to try again, right? I think she'll do it. We'll talk to her about
I think you have more convincing power than I do.
it. We'll see.
She goes to your chat more than my chat.
He does, but yeah, I'll have a talk to her. The problem is when I try and convince people, I say, "Hey, come," and they say no because this, and I say that's fair. I don't go like, "Oh, but please, but this, but that." I just go, yeah, that's fair enough.
Hey, what
I
you
need
want to
to
put for the
improve my
Christmas
convincing.
present?
The Christmas present.
The Christmas
Oh
machine.
wait, yeah. So, are we actually gonna do that? Because Rocky said she's out. Chiaki's in, but nobody else has replied.
I mean, that's 3 of us. We can probably convince some more people.
We can. Do you? If you still want it, you out as well, Rocky? Okay. Well, good. It is
I
3 of
reckon
us.
we
I can look around. We can talk to some of our new streamer acquaintances, maybe. We'll have a think, and because we still need to talk about the format of it as well. If we're gonna change up anything, so
Format, we have guns.
we have guns.
It's very
So we're getting the
Christmas, very
American streamers involved, or like what? I see.
Maybe not guns. What's another good thing for that?
We'll see. We'll have a talk about it. We'll set aside a day that either we meet up before the podcast and have a talk or whatever. We'll see. We'll figure something out.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a shower.
Do you have anyone to raid?
Do I have anyone to read?
We have.
Let me check.
Yeah, we don't really have viewers apart from Raki, so. Technically, I mean, we could be lazy today. But...
Lazy? I thought we were never lazy. I was having to click.
Sorry, who are you playing?
I'm searching.
You're searching? Alright, go and find somebody. We'll alternate it, so I will find someone next time.
Yep, I'm just gonna wait for your raid and then raid.
Alright, let's raid into Psych. I will leave the share chat.
And then I
Just- I
lie
just
every
seen-
stream for 5 more hours.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, go for it. Alright, let's go and raid Psych for life, guys. I think he's playing Peak right now, and it seems like he's doing some kind of podcast. Like, everyone go and wish him well.
Do you see that hole in the wall? Oh, thank you,
Yeah, right.
erratic. It seems like you were playing. It seems you were playing Peak, and you were doing some sort of
Oh, that's
podcast.
crazy. Whoa, erratic raid!
Well, it's a
Alright,
raid.
thanks everybody for tuning in to episode 13 of the DP podcast. I should have done an outro before I muted my stream, but this is on Spike stream now. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you back on Saturday, bar anything else canceling it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Peace out!
Maybe we should have asked Raiki who to raid. He probably has his own list, right?
He probably does. Actually, yeah, Raki, if you got any people to raid.
Is there somewhere saying bye? Okay.
He does have the contacts, which we need to grab for the other thing as well.
For Among Us?
I mean that too, I guess. But the server has meeting. How are you going with that, by the way? The icon.
Alright, I got distracted today. I got like so much stuff. I had to do I was helping out New Year's fireworks today to do the volunteer shifts.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
that was like mentally on my mind.
I really should do something like that as well, so I can put down volunteer work on my CV.
You don't have volunteer
Would
experience?
be good. I have no volunteer experience apart from my Table Tennis Association, but I have that as work experience as well anyway, so.
You know what? This is the Patreon exclusive.
Patreon exclusives of the podcast.
Oh, my Twitch is so
At one
slow.
time, maybe we'll do a Patreon exclusive. We should do Patreon exclusives when we do, like,
When we
small
actually
other
have
games.
viewers, I thought you were saying.
I mean, hopefully that too, but like, we play small other games, we do tidbit podcasts. But that's for a future thing. Oh, that flew far. Holy.
Oh my god, my
Ba-dum-bum,
Forum is so slow.
ba-dum-bum. Right, let me end.
Ah crap, I forgot to check my YouTube. I hope no one comments.
Just do shared chat, man, bro. Let me check now my thing.